Hey guys, TJ here at Top Tech Cards and Games, and today I'm going to crack open a box of the new Yu-Gi-Oh set Cross Souls. It just hit shelves on May 14th, and it's got some sweet cards that a lot of people will be looking for come YCS Columbus. So let's crack it open and hope we get some sweet stuff for the event. Sorry about that. I dig the packs. Cover card looks cool. Sweet colors. And so, first pack, got a rare, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but Melodious Fusion. Got some cool Zephyr cards, some Fluffle stuff, a lot of support for some different archetypes in here, like Zephyr cards. This card's a Zephyr and a Shaddoll card, and it's a Necros card. The Fluffle support's pretty sweet too, but nothing super exciting. That deck's still a ways from being like a contender. The Zephyr cards are really good though, and I think there's a deck there, and specifically like some of them, like this one, are really good in their own decks. Another Frafer card and a Super Heavy Samurai card. Let's check out what this guy does, since this is my first time reading him. If all monsters you control are Super Heavy Samurai monsters, and you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls that has a level. Send both it and this card from the field to the graveyard, then special summon from your extra deck one Super Heavy Samurai Synchro monster, whose level equals the total original levels of those two monsters in the graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. And that's a cool card. Super Heavy Samurais are a neat theme, not particularly exciting or competitive or even powerful, but a lot of really cool cards. Let's see, and here we have one of the new Burning Abyss monsters. They didn't quite nail it with the new BA cards. None of them are really great, but there are more names that you can special summon, so. We got Raid Raptor, Blaze Falcon. It's an okay card. Not a lot of excitement here, really. Some more Zephyr cards. Shaddoll Zephyrs. You know, it's really cool theme. Really, really cool theme. Can't stress that enough. And in here we have the other Ritual Beast Tamer. And ooh, we got Galaxy Cyclone. That card's boring. Cyclone is sweet. Galaxy Cyclone is kind of a upgrade on Night Beam. When you play it for the first time, you get to target a face-down spell or trap card and destroy it. Then you can remove it from your graveyard in another turn to kill a face-up spell or trap. So it's a really useful card for decks like Necros and Shaddolls to deal with Floodgate decks. So you can play it the first time, nail face-down Floodgate before they activate it, then later deal with one that they flipped up to stop you from doing your thing. Really, really sick card. More Frafer stuff. CJ, and that's just the pre-release promo. It's the least exciting thing to pull. Thank goodness these things are rares now instead of like secrets like they used to be. Like, that was the worst when you would show up. I mean, it wasn't too bad when they were like Dark Rapper and Grandmaster at 6 Samurai, but if I wasted my secret rare on Sea Dragoons of Draconia, I wouldn't be happy. We have Suture Rebirth. I haven't read that card before. Some more Zephyr support. That's a really cool Zephyr card. So they're neat. Target one Fluffle or Frafer monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. So we're born for those cards. A lot of themes that aren't quite made of the strongest cards get reborn. My favorite being Wartronics, but you know. Then we have another Suture Rebirth, and then Zefraxi, Treasure of the Yang Zing. This guy's sweet. When it's Pendulum Summoned or Special Summoned from your main deck, you can target one Yang Zing or Zephyr monster you control except itself. That monster is treated as a tuner monster this turn. You can also place this card on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect once per turn. Really sweet card, really good card for the Zephyr deck. It's just a really, really strong card. So it's one of the cards I'm talking about, like a really cool card. Just gives the deck so many things that it can do. It's super flashy. You know, Yosenju OEM, that's not a cool one. But this card is really key for Ritual Beast, the Ritual Beast Ulti-Guy Pelio, and that's our ultimate rare, if you guys can't tell in the picture, or in the video rather. his abilities aren't necessarily the most important thing about him. You make him by using a Ritual Beast Ulti monster, a Tamer, and a regular Spiritual Beast monster. During either player's turn when a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated, you can banish a Ritual Beast card from your hand and negate the activation and destroy it. So like it's a strong card when you have it in play, obviously, but its summoning requirements are pretty hard. The big thing it does though is let Rampengu remove it to dump a Psychic type monster, which opens up a lot for the deck. I'll actually have a Ritual Beast deck profile coming pretty soon because I think the deck is really cool and this gives it another sweet opening and it gives it a bit more power to flex on the board to lock the game up instead of having like its big thing be you go off, set your cards, and then combo off and kill them. Now you can set up kind of a much better lock than you could before. So this card's really sweet. Glad we got that in Ultimate just because I think it's such a key card for Ritual Beast, which are a theme that I really like. So, and a Rank Up Magic. I have a million of those. Oh yeah, there's some Infernoid cards in the set too. Not the most exciting Infernoid cards, but you know, eventually we'll get the normal summon one. I believe that's next set. And that guy really goes the distance. Another Raid Raptor card, and Monster Reborn. That art is awesome. The picture's sweet. If your opponent special summon a monster this turn, activate this card by targeting one monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to your side of the field in defense position. When this card leaves the field, banish that monster. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. Cool card. Not sure it has any realistic application, but I shuffled a foil into the stack earlier. Where's our Super Heavy Samurai Super Gang? Gone forever? No, not gone forever. Found it, boys. It's okay. All is not lost. Another Raid Raptor, Jump Chain, more Death Spots. Oop, fumbled there. Melodious Illusion. They're trying with the Melodious cards. Not quite nailing it with that theme either. Fun cards. Definitely not what you want to sign up for the Westius with. Agent Tomahawk and the super rare Burning Abyss Malebranche. This is the one that stacks, I think. This is the best one out of the bunch. Yeah, choose one Burning Abyss card and place on top of your deck. Yeah, it's the best one out of the bunch. It's a shame that it's not 1,000 attack for Crush card or something, because like 1100 is just wholly irrelevant. But it's a fine card. Set up some plays, stacking different things. Set up like a graft at the top of your deck, or set a trap on top to draw with an Upstart or something. It's the best of the new cards. If you play like a very standard Burning Abyss deck, you probably would want to play one of these just for the options it presents, but outside of that, I don't think any of the other new cards are really exciting for the deck. And what do you know, we already got this guy, but I mean, you can play a build with like 3 of every Burning Abyss monster, some beginning of the ends, and just really go to Turbo Town, and I feel that. I like drawing cards, I like slamming my hand on the board. That's a fun part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Another Rank Up Magic. Fiendish Grieving looks sweet. This card's not actually bad either. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle it in the deck, then send one Fiend-like monster from your deck to the graveyard. Like, that does some sweet things. Kind of like a DD Crow variant that lets you Foolish like a Burning Abyss or something. Not bad, not bad. And the art's awesome. Win-win. Void Purification. I'm not sold on any of the Void cards really in Infernoids. Just most of them are really, really average. This one is like in Ashes, the Heretic card. During each of your opponent's standby phases, you can target an Inferno monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. And during your standby phase, you can target one of your removed Infernos or banish other, put it back into your yard. So like it fuels you up, it lets you keep playing your cards, doing your thing, but it's just so slow and clunky to have your engine be like set up on your opponent's standby phase and stuff. Like I don't know, that's not very exciting. Fusion Conscription and Loom Diva, the Melodious Choir. Yeah, Melodious card, but it's an ultra, so that's cool. Don't even know what this does, to be honest with you. One Melodious Maestro monster plus one Melodious monster cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Also, you take no battle damage from attacks involving this card. If this card battles a special summon monster, after damage calc, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference between the original attack of that opponent's monster and this card, then destroy that monster. Cool card. Fright for Chimera. Looks cool. The other Yang Zing Zephyra, this card's pretty good. It's a pretty desirable level for Yang Zing too, so it's just got a lot of different upsides. And then we got Chao Feng, Yang Zing stacked back there. Chao Feng is sweet. I'll just read them to you guys. When this Synchro Summon card is on the field, your opponent cannot activate effects of monsters with the same attributes as the Yang Zing monster used to Synchro Summon it. When this... Holy crap, this text gets tiny. When this Synchro Summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add one tuner monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, when a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one worm-type monster from your deck in defense position whose original attack matches the original attribute. What? Whose original attribute matches the original attribute that one of those destroyed monsters on the field had. I was going to say, how does an attack match an attribute? But it just does a lot. Pretty useful card for Yang Zings. The negation effect is the really key one. The other effects are all sweet. It adds a lot of value to the card. If it just had the negate effect, it would still be, played. The other effects are all just icing on the cake. Elephant Hammer, hammers are cool. Elephants are cool, I guess. Performer pot cards are sweet. Stellar Knight Zephyr thing, and Fright for Sheep. Not as cool as Leo. Cool card. The Zephyr Stellar Knight monsters are okay. The Ultra one's pretty good too. Would I like to get one of those in there, or in here? Now let's see what we get with the last two packs though. Another Elfhammer. Again, can't complain. It looks sweet. And this is the last pack, boys. Let's see what we get. Hopefully this turns out well. And not another foil. Moon Mirror Shield. So, can we really complain though? What did we get in here? We got 2 Ultras, buttload of Supers, got our Ultimate. No, this is everything you can ask for in a box, really. Our Ultimate wasn't bad. I think Iapelli is a pretty good card. Galaxy Cyclone is one of the better secret rares in the set, so... all in all, I think our pulls are really good. I think this box is definitely worth it. I think if you were going to Columbus, you would got some cards that you were interested in. So this card's important. These cards are pretty big if you wanted to play either of these themes. So is Chao Feng. Galaxy Cyclone is just one of the haymakers of the set, really. It's going to bring a lot of value to a lot of side decks. But other than that, just a lot of cards for different themes. A lot of different decks you could play. A lot of brewing to experiment with right now. But overall, it was a pretty cool box. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you get out of your own boxes. And let me know what you want to do with the sweet cards from Crossfields, what decks you want to make, what decks you'd like to see made, down below in the comments. Thanks a ton for watching, guys. We'll have more content soon.